Well, you guys got a little bit of my old one. That's not the one I was looking for. I need to delete that one. Ooh, the TV is loud upstairs. Good morning, Billy Joe. Surprise! I'm live. I missed the last part of Kim's live last night and didn't realize she was not going to be live this morning. Otherwise, I would have gone live earlier and helped cover her spot for her. But, you know, that's okay. Let's see if I can get this turned down. Hold on. I need to see if I can't figure out how to turn the TV down upstairs. Good morning, Kendall. No, I just decided to go live. Why not? My husband's working and my kids are watching a movie this morning, so it's going to be over shortly, and then they're going to play some computer tablet time. And I'm just going to have a little mama me time and and then the rest of the days with them and, get all that stuff done. Good morning, pregnancy professional and Mork and Mandy. I missed everyone this morning because Kim didn't do her live, so I was like, well, we need a live. We need a live. And I'm trying to figure out where my videos went to. My intros and outros, like... I could have sworn it wasn't the one. Anyway. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are, but I have seen you a bunch on my video, and I don't know. I don't know, like, what is this about? I just want to know what this is, because I keep seeing this. Oh, she's doing her members live this morning. That's right. Oops. Oh, she's doing something today. Oh, darn. I forgot all about that. Well, you guys can obviously hang out over there and not have to worry about it over here. Okay, so let me see if I can bring it up. Nope, I can't. Okay. Oh, you're watching them both? So that's cool. And no, my intros and outro videos, you cannot. Sorry. I feel awkward. I'm sorry. I have to be honest. I don't know what to think. Is she doing something outside of the members live, Billy Joe, or is it just the members live? Because I could have sworn, no, that's Jax that I'm thinking of. Jax is doing something today with somebody. It's Jax. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. Mishi's is the members only. It was Jax, Creations by Jax that I was thinking of. Good morning, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm not a member of Mishi's channel yet, or right now. I can only do so many at a time, and certain ones I want to keep, and so it's kind of like I have to balance which ones I'm, and so I support people where I can. Oh, I need a moderator on here. When is her live over? Is it over soon? Yeah, I can only do a few at a time, Carrie. It's like, and I hate not being a part of people's memberships, because I want to support everybody. Good morning, Louise. Good afternoon. You didn't realize you had so many? Well, yeah, and like I said, I have a handful that I'm a member on. Oh, hers just started. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm just here to crochet and chat with you guys if you want to hang out with me. but, you know, this is not a scheduled live or nothing, so please, by all means, if you guys need to be over at Mishi's live, which I'm sure is way more entertaining than mine, please go ahead. Good morning, Marlene. So I don't know who that person was that was on here, and I hate to put them in a timeout for now, but I just the chat was kind of, the comments were kind of weird, kind of awkward. But you know, I don't want to make anybody feel like they can't talk about what they want to here. So, but it didn't flow. So it just felt a little strange. You can watch us both. Oh, that's fun. I know I can't do that, so I'm glad you can. I have such a hard time following more than one person because it's like, I don't want to miss anything. And usually, 9 times out of 10, all I have is my phone, so I'm having to flip back and forth. Like, I think Juan was on. When was he on? Was it? He might have been on at the same time Marty was on. Good morning, Frizzy. You remember it's only Zoom. That starts, what, in a couple hours? Because I think you said it was 10 your time, which is noon, I think, for me. Maybe. It was strange, Kendall. I don't like to block people, but it was like, they commented that stuff on my comments, like, and I was just like, what? Why? And then, like, somehow or another, they wanted to be a member of my Facebook group, and I was like, So I looked at the profile first, and all it had were posts about numbers and stuff, and I was like, it just didn't give me the fuzzies, the warm fuzzies. So I said, we're just gonna not. Yeah. Well, and see, the thing is, I didn't really notice them that busy lately on Saturdays. It seemed like they're always busy during the week. But I also wanted to try to come on at a different time, you know. And I don't have much of anything to do today except, you know, get some laundry done, clean up the clutter that is behind me. And I'm looking over here at this right here, y'all. There's a video that, oh, shoot. It probably already came out. Hold on, y'all. Hold the presses, because I had a video. Hopefully it's not. I think it comes out at 10. I'm going to make it come out later because I want you guys to be able to watch this, and then you can watch the video later. Let's do 4 p.m. Let's do 4 p.m. schedule. Okay. Whew. Caught it just in time. I am kind of excited for the Zoom later. Yeah, it's going to be my first one with Frizzy's channel. So yeah, laundry, yarn, dishes, yarn, put clothes away, yarn. Yeah, that person was asking, like, I think they were doing like a study, you know, just to see what kind of answers they could get from different people, which is totally fine. But, you know, come to me and ask me, you know, would you mind being a part of a study and me asking you a few questions? And I would be like, well, it depends. Yeah. How many people typically show up, Julianne? Is it like a, you know, a lot some days, or is it like, what's the typical average amount of people? Not that it's going to stop me, because I show up to Juan's with 40 other people. Well, hello, Erin. Jeremy. Love it. I can't wait to see your pattern. Seriously, though. That's the other thing I want to try and do is record, but I just don't know when I'm going to do it because I gotta adult, y'all. I have to get housework done today because I've been slacking. Oh, that's not bad. How does it? Oh, well, I'll figure it out later. I'm not gonna like, oh, what's the word? Monopolize our time with that. Talk about that. That's funny. Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out my sweater and crochet on it because I got sleeves to finish on it. Okay, before I start crocheting, I have a question for you guys. So my mom, I am making a blanket for her. And I didn't promise my mother-in-law, but I asked my mother-in-law if she would like one too. So I was going to make it in a different color scheme for her, the same blanket. And I have to tell you, I'm struggling to finish my mom's. And so I can't wait, Jeremy. I seriously can't wait. Anyway, I don't want to make another one. And so I'm trying to find another way to do it. So I'll show you a picture of what it looks like, hopefully. So here is, I can't see what I'm showing you guys, so. All right, there it is. All right, so that's what the blanket's going to look like. And those colors that are in this one are close to the colors I'm going to do for my mother-in-law. So this is what the chart looks like. I can show you guys this chart because even if you tried to zoom in and take a screenshot of this, you wouldn't be able to see all the blocks. So there's the chart of what it looks like. And so those are her colors. So what I was thinking of, they're dog bones, paw prints, and hearts. Good morning. Oh. My brain it's Mindy, right? I'm sorry if I ask you this every time, but my brain is not confident that that's your name. And I like, adulting. Yeah, adulting sucks. Yay! Thanks, Mindy. Thank you. Mork and Mandy, it is this right here. I'll just hold it up there for you. The Gleefully Crocheting is the maker, I believe. And it's a one-piece crochet. Oh, that's gotta not be, like, that's a weird. Bones and Paws. I got this off of Etsy, I think. So Bones and Paws by Gleefully Crocheting, or Glee Workman. Bones and Paws. If you just look up Bones and Paws by this person right here, Glee Workman. Or I'm sure you could look up Gleefully Crocheting Bones and Paws and find it too. It's weird that they don't have the title of the pattern on the front of their pattern. Good morning, Miguel. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better at least. Ooh, I can't wait to see. You have to show us. Can you show us on the Zoom? If I may not remember to ask, so I hope you can. It is a paid pattern, Amanda. I paid for this. It was under 10. That's all I can remember. I do remember I did pay for it. Well, have a great day, Erin. Love you long time. Oh, I kind of figured the mosaic ones are paid for too. Yay, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Good morning, Sierra. You had a lot of good things to say on Marty's live yesterday, I will say that. Okay, so here's my conundrum. I went on Stitch Fiddle, and don't ask me why there's yellow lines on my pattern or my pictures, but I made a heart. I made my own paw. Well, looking at the pictures from the chart that I had, kind of made my own so that way they were mine. And then I found a pixel art of a dog bone and copied the amount of squares that it took to make theirs and made mine slightly longer. So I made up my own pictures, right? And so what I was thinking of doing is one of two options. I actually want to try a mosaic, but I got to get this stuff done first. And so the reason I'm bringing this up about the dog pattern blanket is because I really need to start working on my mom's and get it done. So I think that I'm going to do that here shortly. Yeah, I'm going to have to try. I started watching some of her videos, or one of her videos on the Sixel designs. So anyway, here's my conundrum. I want to make my own blanket for her, but give it a different look and not use single crochets and bobbles, which is what this one is. But it does work up fairly quick-ish. I'm doing well, Sierra. The sun's out. You know, it's pretty outside. It's going to be in the 30s today. Whew, we're going to have a scorcher out there. Okay, so I made these in a way, they're kind of square-ish. They're more long than they are square, I guess, but it's fine. I can always add a few more rows to the top and bottom to kind of make it more square if I really wanted to, which isn't the end-all be-all of this. But so what let me just spit it out. C2C, or utilizing my GraphGAN skills that I use to make my garden flags, which is what I actually took one of my garden flags and I took one of the corners and folded it to make it a square to see how many rows tall I needed by how many stitches wide. And that's kind of where I got this size from for a square. So when this is worked up, this will actually be more square than it looks on the graph. So that's why I probably shouldn't mess with this, because when I take my flag, which I already put away, and I took one of the corners and folded it to make a square, and I counted the rows, it was less rows than it was stitches wide, if that makes sense. It was like 25 stitches or 25 rows by 30 stitches wide. So that's why this is 32 by 27. So it's 5 rows difference, but those 5 rows it will expand a little bit. So here's the thing. If I do the C2C, I would have to make all these separately, make each one of these separately. Sorry, I had a fiber on my mouth right here. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to make up these individually if I do C2C, and then figure out how big they are, and then figure out how many I need to make to make a blanket. And then I will do the joining method that Juan has on his channel for the single crochet, chain 2 or chain 3. I can't remember which one it is. And then you do another single. And then I can do like a modern granny border around the outside of it, possibly. So that was one option. The other option is if I do the knotted half double crochets. I haven't decided if I want to do these in individual squares and then do the same join, or do I want to somehow figure out a way to join these like this and have a whole bunch of bobbins going, because each one of these pictures would have to be a different color. And then I would have to find a 4th color to make my background, because I want each of these to be different colors, I think. And then the background to be a different color. Good morning, Samantha. So I just don't know what I want to do. You know, I'm all about as minimal color changes, like tails and all that I can get away with. And I will say this paw print right here, it will be several color changes across at like this point right here. Because I'll have the background plus one of these, plus the background, plus one of these, plus the background, plus one of these, plus the background. Which I'm okay with doing because I did that with my cat's meow, but I don't know. But then I've been looking and I found patterns on Etsy. And then Sarah Satch, I think. I found a pattern on a blog that she has a video for where she does 4 squares of basically these. Each one has a square like these. And then the 4th one is a coffee cup, which my mother-in-law is not a coffee drinker. So I would just do another paw print or something. I wanted to see if I could find this so I can show it to you guys. You know what? I can share my screen. Here, let me bring it up. Let's see. Pixel dog paw. Crochet blanket. Posh Pooch Designs. Crochet Designs by Sarah Satch. Okay, so let me share my screen. Hold on a second. He wants to be interviewed by her. All right, share. Okay, so this is the blanket that I didn't leave that up there long enough. So there's a paw print, there's a heart, there's a dog bone, and then there's a coffee cup. So what I would probably do is do a second paw print over here. I only have 3 colors I'm working with, so I don't know what I'm going to do per se with all this because I only got the 3 colors to make the original blanket. Oh, this is a C2C, the other picture. So here's the graphs. This is all on her blog, so it's not like paid or anything. You can buy a PDF to get the ad free or whatever. So that was another thing I was thinking of doing, and doing more squares to make it bigger. So I don't know what I want to do, y'all. I'm struggling with what I want to do for her blanket. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to share my screen one more time, and I'm going to show you the patterns I found on Etsy. So here's one I was thinking of doing. This is a C2C pattern that can also be done in get out of my way, in the single crochet or tapestry crochet, which I think I could do my my knotted half double crochet in that. So there's that idea here. This one, this is am I sharing the same thing? Oh, you're not seeing anything? Oh, you know what? Here, add to stage. There we go. Okay. But now I need to, hold on. Okay, so here's one. Well, I gotta, hold on a second. Oh my goodness. I hate how Etsy brings up separate ones. Okay, so here's the first one. Let me bring it up on screen. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so here's the first one that I want to do. Or not want to do, but this is an option. I found this one. And then I found, let's see. I need to figure out how to go to this one. How do I share that one? I want to change my tab. Stop sharing. All right, here's the next one. Share screen. Share. You tab StreamYard. Add to stage. All right, so here's the next one. So, Nature Fairy, for some reason I couldn't comment on your video the other day. I don't know, like YouTube was not allowing comments or something. But I saw you live. I tried to be in there, but I couldn't say hi, and so I don't know if it's because you're a younger person. I don't know. But anyway, here's my second option. I have actually done the Cat's Meow by the same people. That is the Sweet Potato 3 one right here. I did the Cat's Meow version. So I am very much leaning towards this one because it is similar to the Cat's Meow. And I'm comfortable with that one. Yes, they are all paid patterns. And then here is another one I found. Let me pull it up. So I can't decide if I want to do this next one I'm going to show you or the Sweet Potato 3 one. Oh, this is so kind of like I have to add it to the stage every time. So here's the other one. Home is where my dog is. This is another C2C. I think it could be I think this one can also be done in, it says it can be used to crochet a blanket using various techniques such as C2C, mini C2C, single crochet, half double crochet, tapestry crochet. You can also use this pattern for cross stitch, knitting, hama beads, plastic canvas, diamond painting, and other crafts. So, I don't know. Oh, okay. I figured that's why, because I noticed that it said, download the kids app, YouTube Kids app to be able to view this or something. And I'm like, no, I don't need the YouTube Kids app on my phone. So you did the Dog Days one for Boggy Creek with the Cat's Meow. So yeah, see, I've done the Cat's Meow. So it's like, it's another $8 pattern, but honestly, I'm okay with that. All right, so which one should I do though, guys? The Dog Days by Sweet Potato 3, which is, let me see if I can, you know what, I want to add another screen on here. I don't know. So, should I do this one? Home is where my dog is, which I have 3 colors that I could do that with. Granted, one of my colors is gray. So what I would have to do, I think, is do the paws in gray and do the dark letters in the brown that I have. So that way it actually stands out. Because I don't think the gray will stand out on top of the 2 browns that I have. So I don't know. Hello, Tammy. I see you. Yes, all of my videos, my whole channel is not made for kids, so that way I don't, but then I do have to make sure that I'm careful with what I show on. Lurk mode engaged for Lisa. The dogs. I don't know. Dog Days or Home is where my dog is. What do y'all think? Tammy, if there's ever a time you're in my live chat for some reason, now I know I don't have a ton of people, But I get to doing things and not looking at it, and I may miss you. And it is unintentionally, like, I don't do it intentionally, basically. Yes. Never. It just goes, sometimes I just miss it. Yes, for my mother-in-law. So I'm already making the single crochet with the bobbles blanket like this. I'm already doing it once for my mom. My mom. So my husband's mom is the one I'm trying to make a different blanket for. But make it kind of similar with having the paw prints and the dog bones and the hearts. Not necessarily the same layout, but just similar. Now, I know that the Dog Days only has a dog on it, but she has 2 dogs, so, I think she'd be okay with that. So Tammy says the Dog Days, so the Dog Days. And then Vivian says the dog. Maisie says she likes that one. It looks challenging but cute, yeah. I don't know. You like also with the one with the hearts and I know. Yeah, that's the puppy silhouette one. I don't know. It's hard. Or do I just want to keep it simple and just do a bunch of like squares and sew them together? But my dilemma with I only have 3 colors that I originally bought for the original blanket, which are all Caron 1 pounds, so I can go and get more easily. So that isn't an issue of having enough yarn, because I can always get more yarn. It's just not having enough colors to make it work out, where no 2 colors, you know what I'm saying? Like, this would be like gray with a cream background, and then this would be, or no, this would be brown with a cream background, this would be gray with the cream background, and then, I don't have a fourth color to make this with the cream background. I could do a pastel pink, maybe, to make it with the heart. Find like a really, like a dusty rose kind of pink, a light pink, but I don't know if Caron 1 pound has a dusty rose color. How big do I want to make it? Possibly a queen size, not necessarily a blanket, either that she can throw on her couch, like as a decorative blanket. So maybe not a queen, like a throw blanket size, a throw to a blanket size, Afghan size, where it could be like a decorative blanket and or one that she could possibly snuggle up under. Now, she is not smaller thin wise, but she's shorter than I am by a little bit. So it only needs to fit me. I wish I could, Samantha, but I don't have a way to do that. Do I have enough in your stash? I do have black yarn that I could make something black and make the heart like a gray or a cream, without buying anything. I just don't know if I want to use black. But I do have it. Yes, the Nature Fairy is the name of her channel, and her name is Abigail. I am on StreamYard. I can't. Anyway, so all that to say, I still don't know what I want to do. I just don't know what I want to do. So I started pulling from the outside of this, so I'm going to put it on my little yarn holder thing. It's not centered perfectly, but it don't really matter. Okay, gotta move this out of the way. So, anywho, I used to say that a lot. I still say it. I was called the anywho person or anywho girl. What do you mean, Tammy? What are they? What's they? Because I squirreled and I don't know what you're referring to. Are they hard? What was I just talking about? If you give me just a minute. Oh, I can stop sharing. Let me see if I can find her. She should be up towards the top. Sorry, I need to stop being so grumpy about this live. Subscriptions. I want my list of subscriptions. Well, she was towards the top, but she is on my phone. There she is. All right, here she be. Now, I don't know if it will share a link for you guys to click on, but there you go. The dog blank. Oh, no. You're fine, Tammy. Ugh. That's the one I was trying to highlight. The dog blanket. So it's called Dog Days. Like the cat's meow. No. I mean, to me, no. Because I've done the cat's meow, I've done enough of the. So the cat's meow is made with what's called a knotted half double crochet. Sounds complicated, but if you know how to crochet 2 stitches together into 1 stitch, then you got it. So you literally do like, and then the knotted half doubles go back into the last stitch that you came out of, and then you go into the next one to double crochet those 2, or half double crochet those 2 together. You got to see it to understand it, but it's understandable if you see it. Hello, Annie from Norway. Annie from Norway, we give thumbs up, not thumbs down. Silly computer. Okay, so I shared Nature Fairy's channel. So I don't know if it's going to come up on your guys' end as a clickable link. Most of the time it has been, but I don't know if it changed. No, you don't have to do it that way. A lot of people actually took the cat's meow blanket and converted the pattern into double crochets. Or you could do half doubles if you wanted to. Awesome, Samantha. That's awesome of you. So she'll be live later today if you want to go check her out. You could use single crochets. You could use just about, it's a graph pattern. So you just basically take a graph like this and you follow it row by row. Or if you do C2Cs, you do corner to corner like this. You can kind of see how you would have rows going this way. So really, these graphs could be used for lots of applications. This is not just specifically for one way. It's however you are comfortable doing them. If you know how to follow this graph and can make it in any way that you know how, then go for it. It's doable. It's doable in any way that makes sense to you. So, oh yeah, I was pulling out. So I need to double check and make sure I'm on the right row. I am shaping my sleeve. Y'all, do y'all see it coming out? And I color controlled it. I hope the color on the camera, it looks like it blends pretty well. So I started my sleeve right about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I did 12. So 4 rows back should be my decrease. Is that my decrease right there? I can't tell. There's my decrease. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. You could use it for knitting too. Like it whatever way makes sense to your brain. So I will show you guys. I'll pull this up. I'll hold this up and show you. So this is the pattern that I have verbally been following. Like I have no written pattern. I have no pictures, nothing. Verbally following by Alive and the creator of it. So let me find the back. I think this is my back. Where is my back? This is my back. All right, so this is the front. So I just started adding the sleeve on yesterday. I made this part a little tight, not a little fitted, more fitted. I meant to do more of a baggier sweater, but you know, this is my first one, so sweet. Emily's here. And Tina's here. Good morning. You're back with coffee and lunch. Whoop whoop. Tammy, stop talking about my friend that way. You know, Tammy, quit being so hard on yourself. You're awesome. Oh, that sounds fun. With a skull on them. Not my preference, but you know, everybody has their own preference. It is a raglan. It started up here. I did the center. So about here, it's in the round. And then about here where the armpit is, down is in the round this way. After you like fold this in half. And now I'm adding the sleeve on that side, and then I'll add it on this side. And then once I'm done with the sleeves, I'm going to put my ribbing. I'm going to put ribbing on the bottom because I still have to finish this row because I ran out of yarn to finish. I lost at Yarn Chicken on this centerpiece. This is a whole cake, y'all. Whole cake of yarn in the center. And then this is from a new one over here. So this is a cake right here. So this middle section of the sweater is a whole one of these. Oh, well, maybe you'll get it back. So yeah, this is a whole cake in the middle, and then I color controlled this over here. Like I said, I feel like you can't see the color, I feel like it, you know, blends fairly well right here. Like it would be right about here. And then it's going to go down into the dark pink again for the wrist. And then the ribbing will be in this area down here. And then I'm going to have to do that again. I'm going to take one of these cakes here. I'm going to take off probably about this much of the yarn and start somewhere in here over on this side and make it go down to the ribbing. So Vivian, I don't know if you're following Marty's pattern, if you were on her live or not. But for mine's going to be different than yours because we're doing them by measurements. And I honestly did this by putting it on and saw how long it was. And I went, well, that's good enough. We'll just, I've literally been making this as I go. So for me, I think it was like 20 something rows, 23 or something. I don't know. Or from the armpit down. So that's what I did. I looked on here and I think I put it on, or I put it up against me and I put my arm down and put my sleeve, and I basically just went across to like right here and went, okay, my sleeve needs to stop about here before I put the ribbing on. So I counted how many rows it was between the armpit and here, and that's how many rows I'm putting from the armpit to the wrist over here on the sleeves on either side. And I think it's like 23. Well, this sweater is actually really, really easy. So I'm going to find Flossom Crochet for you, and I'm going to share her channel page with you, and you can go check out her most recent lives. She's got actually she's going to have multiple, because she went live multiple times, 2 days. The first day she did it Friday. It was a Friday, Saturday. The first part was a Friday, Saturday. And then the second part was just yesterday. So she did it all day yesterday. So here's Flossom Crochet's page, Marty. And so she has videos that go through how to measure yourself for sweaters. And then the first Friday live that she did, I think 2 weeks ago, she starts out, telling you how to do the neck, and then, how to do this part and work your way down. She doesn't show you step by step. She just works it through, verbally. She is going to write it down, or has it written down, and she's got people testing it to make sure it's coming out right. But I'm doing this without any pattern. I'm just going off of her words. And lots of questions. Yeah, it's like 4 different 6-hour lives that we spent working on these. So it was fun, though. She was, yes, Emily, she was live twice yesterday for, I think, like, the first one was 6 hours and the second one was a few hours. She wasn't on as long the second time, because I think it was like 4 hours, if I remember correctly. It was still long. It was just not as... But yeah, she just hangs out with you and works basically kind of like this, where I'm just crocheting with you, and, she worked on hers while, everybody else that was following worked on theirs, and, just had a conversation with the chat every once in a while. And that's why it took so long to get as far as we have, because a lot of conversation was had and a lot of questions were had. Sure. Do you need my email, or do you have it already? I hope I'm typing that in right. I wonder if I can remove that after. Yeah, I'll leave that up for a few minutes, and then I'll delete that off there so it's not my comments. Yes, Emily, I tried to come and hang out with you. I was busy yesterday, and then I literally, like 8:40, I was like, oh, I was supposed to get back on there like 20 minutes ago, and I just about missed you. You bought yarn specifically to make some, but haven't tried one. Well, Billy Joe, I would highly recommend Marty's. It's a very easy, beginner-friendly one, I think. It's just double crochets. That's all this is double crochets. And I'm on a decrease round where I'm actually double crocheting 2 together and then going, all right. I'm going to delete that comment now. My email. Yes. She did answer questions as you were making it with her. Yep. And I asked a lot of dumb questions. I know there's no dumb questions, but, I always just feel like I'm that person that, sometimes I ask a question and I almost answer it immediately sometimes. It's one of those things where it's like I didn't think it through first. And so some of my questions I hesitate to ask because I don't know if it's going to be one of those like, are you serious questions? All things Tammy. Do that. Do all things, Tammy. Your closet floor is visible? Yes. Rockstar Emily. Okay. I should count this and divide it up better because that one row I had a decrease on, I had like 4 stitches left or 3 stitches after my decrease when I was doing a decrease and then 8 stitches. It didn't work on that one row that she told us to do 2 and then do 2 together and then do 8. I ended up with 3 between the last decrease and the beginning of the round. So I just did the 3 there and just went up to my next row and kept going. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I'm assuming I am. Oh, you know what? Did I count these? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I didn't mark my last 2 off last night. You have more totes, and I have nowhere to store them. Well, if you take a gander over my left shoulder, which is maybe right for you guys, I'm not sure. Right here, it's my left in person. Right here is brand new yarn that I just bought yesterday at Joann. I got the 25% off that they're doing on all their yarn. And then I got my teacher's discount on top of it. So I got another 15% off. So I got 40% off of these. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but they were, yeah, I got 8 of each of these colors. And if you wait till 4 o'clock, you'll see them in all their glory, up close and personal, and me talking about them. So I would pull them out and show you, but I have a video that I recorded yesterday as soon as I walked in the door and unpacked them and then put them away. I actually moved some yarn around so I could put them right there because I wanted to be able to visually see them in my background until I make something with them. Why is it giving thumbs down? Like, does this look like a thumbs down to you? No, it's not patchwork. It's actually Big Twist. It's Big Twist Flourish, I think. What are you talking about frogging? I don't know, because I missed quite a bit yesterday, but being busy. I did school with the kids and then the kid, and then made sure the other 2 got theirs done. And then my daughter got ready to go, and then I had to take her. I drove an hour to take her to drop her off somewhere. And then I went to, did some stores in that town, and then I came home and did, yeah. She had to backtrack yesterday. I don't want to go back and watch 6 hours of it, but I might have to. But what I was thinking is I was just going to stop and count and see if I can evenly distribute my stitches. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this back, just this one row. We're almost at an hour. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go an hour or go another hour after. I don't know yet. If I want to do an hour or 2 hours, y'all. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So I have 40. So I should still be able to do I should still be able to divide it by 10. Divided by 10, that would be, so that would actually be 4 decreases on this round, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of trying to do the 5 like I did on that one row, which I probably should have done one, maybe a different count. It's fine, I think. I don't know now. Maybe I have to backtrack a few rows. Oh. Well, I had some money that I got paid from YouTube yesterday. It's blown. You have to decrease by 10 stitches. It's their liquidation pricing, yes. Sweet. Gotcha, Emily. Stay on for another hour. All things Tammy. That way you just everything. Just take out the it's and more. Just put all things Tammy. Oh, 10,000 foot long scarf. Wow, that's quite long. Okay, so you know what? I feel like I need to pull back to that one row, which is fine. These rows are quick. And this yarn does frog really easily, as you can see. Yeah, so a pattern tester just tests patterns for people before they put them out. Written patterns. So I think I'm just going to make the ones that I came up with. I'm just going to do a video tutorial of them and figure out a way to do a written pattern so that way if people want the written pattern, they can pay a little money for it. I don't even know how much to pay. I would say like $2 or something. I don't know. Is that asking too little? How do you price a pattern? Because I don't want to put it out there for so expensive that people can't afford to do it, you know? Because I want to keep it as free as possible, but also, you know, get a little compensation for my time. That's all it is. All right, what row is that? I gotta find the row now. I think it's this one. Yeah. So I need to go to right here. I need to go to right here. I'm gonna put my stitch marker in this stitch right here. So that way I should be able to frog back to the stitch marker and not go any further. All things Tammy, you left and in there. And take the parentheses out around your name. You can only change it twice in 2 weeks though, so you're just gonna... They only let you change your name, I think, twice in 2 weeks. I think. So you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks. So don't change it again. Just leave it there for now, and we'll get it fixed. Okay, now I need to pull this last row out. Frogging goes so much faster than actually working it up. Why? It's frustrating and satisfying all at the same time. I have so many whips right now that I want to work on that I don't know which ones I want to work on. That's why I'm trying to get to a point where I can catch up and stop starting all these big blankets. All right, so let's see how many stitches we have on this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Excuse me, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. See, it has 45. 45 cannot be evenly divided. Cannot be evenly divided by 10 or 11. So I can do 9. I could do 9. So what would that, what's the math on that one? So if I decrease over 2, then I do 7. So, okay, so I decrease over these 2, and then I do 7. Yep, 45 is my starting stitch count on this row, and I can't do 10 or 11, so I have to do 9. That's the highest I can get to 10 or 11, which I think will be fine. It'll still give me 5 decreases, which is what I'm doing, I think, on each round. Because I started with 50. Yeah. Yep, that's it right there. So there's 4, 5, 6, and yeah, that's what I was saying, Tammy. Once you can't be willy-nilly changing it, because YouTube only lets you do it twice in 2 weeks. You got to wait 2 weeks to change it again. Yep, all things and Tammy. That works too. It works because your channel's going to be about all the things and you. Yep. And then I can do 10 again. No. I need to get 5. I need to get 5 again. So I need to do another 5 decreases. So what would 40 divided by 5 is 8. So I would do 8 over 8 stitches. So I would just do that, I think, because I need to get down to 25. This is the number I was going for. All right. See, Vivian, we got this. We got this. We can help each other out. This is the hardest part of the whole pattern, y'all, is the mathing. But, and I'm, funny thing is, Vivian, I'm also decreasing every 5th round. nice and it's awesome. I love how I'm doing 5 decreases on my decrease rounds, and then I'm doing my decrease rounds every 5th row to get down to 25. Yeah. Okay, 4. So 6. And my feet are freezing. 7. The only downfall to not having the fireplace running today is it's cold down here without it. I love to be down here when that fireplace is going because it keeps it nice and toasty down here. And because in the room where the fireplace is stays toasty, and then obviously all the heat rises up to the upstairs to keep the upstairs warm. And we also have a blower that blows the hot air up too. Yes. Her lives, yeah. Okay, so I got 7. Then I need to do another decrease. I think I've got the decreases figured out now. So I just need to divide whatever my number is on that round by 5. And then that's how many stitches I do my decrease across. Or, how many I work my decrease into that section. I am not making any sense. I'm sorry. Yep, she answered my question. One more. So, why did I not go live from my phone? Because I would have had it down further where you guys could see me. Because it's in the 30s. Because it's going to be in the 30s today. So, we don't run our fireplace when it's in the 30s and 40s. So, it's just what we do. I don't know why. I mean, honestly, I could start it up if I wanted to. My husband wouldn't care. He's not home anyway. So, and I'm usually the one that keeps it going during the day while he's at work. If he's home, then he does it. Good morning, Lana. Well, hello, kitty cat. Oh, man. My camera is facing down because you could actually see, you can see the floor. Like that right here, that black round looking thing right here where my finger is, that's the button to turn the lamp on that's above my head. That's actually, it's a floor lamp. And that base that the switch is sitting on, that sucker is heavy. Because this curved pole, it can reach out quite a ways. I think I have it almost fully extended. Almost, not quite. Well, you just, put the content out that you want to put out and put it out there. If that's what you want to do, Tammy, do it. Like, put the content out there. Do what you want to do. No one and nothing is stopping you. Except for one person. Yourself. And I don't mean to say that in a mean way. Like, I just mean to say that, like, that if you want to put stuff out there, English football, fun. That's soccer, isn't it? Isn't that what we call soccer in our country? We call the football soccer. And then we have football. So enjoy the football. 7. Okay, and a decrease. I'm not doing 7 and then a decrease. I'm doing a decrease, then my 7. So I should do 7 now. 1. This shows you how fast I do these. But, okay, the only thing I don't like about doing small tube things like this is the constant having to, like, twist, like, turn it, and it getting all twisted up on my lap. Yeah, so, Tammy, start putting content out there. Just, you don't have to put full-length videos out. What you could do is, if you don't have anything to talk about, do shorts. They're like up to 3 minutes. You can do up to 3 minutes on those. And, take a 3-minute video of you talking about one of your works that you do. It doesn't have to be 15, 20 hour-long videos. Just do the shorts. And there are channels that just do shorts like that. I try to put some out just for funsies. I try to put some effort into making them look good and want people to view them, but they're not as good as some of them out there. See, that worked up better, doing it that way. All right, so I'm going to slip stitch to the top, do my chain 1, and now I'm going to do my 4 rounds of regular double crochets. But I need to mark off my little paper here. I'm going to use a different color so I know where I'm at. All right, so I've done this, this, this. Okay, so I had to go across and mark with the red to show where I was at. So this is how I'm marking when to do my decreases. I literally just made 23 circles, or 25 circles, and then I marked an X on every 4th. Well, I did one here. It was 2, and then one here, and then I did them every 5 rounds. There's an X there, and then there's an X here. So those are every 5th round, and I just mark them off as I complete a round. Yeah, so so today and tomorrow is supposed to be 30s and 40s, so we're just going to let the fireplace take a break. Not that it needs to take a break, but just to kind of let it cool off for a little bit. Take a break, and then I don't have to worry about it for a couple days. And then, just let the heater kind of run its course for a couple days. And I don't set the heater up too high. It's around 72. Oh yeah, that's in an hour. What do I have? So I will get off of here in 50 minutes, and as soon as, then I'll have like a 10-minute break before your live starts. Or, yeah, roughly 15 minutes, something like that. So, enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you in a little over an hour, Miss Frizzy. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out here with you guys. I'm going to work on my sleeve. Maybe I'll have my 4 rows put back on here before we're done. See, this is what I'm talking about. I have to do this, and then my yarn gets twisted around it. It's like, stop it. I don't need you to go around it. I just need the work to twist, untwist. So I try to go as far as I can before I have to do that, and it's just annoying. But, this and my Hexicardi, I'm excited to finish. So my Hexicardi, I'm literally just on my ribbing, and it is a long process for the ribbing that I'm on, because I'm on the ribbing that goes around the neck and around like the opening area, and then around the back. So I'm actually doing it in one continuous ribbing. So like when I came across the back, and then I made my corner, like I did a chain, and then I turned and did I'm doing my ribbing up like this now. So it's all one continuous. Then I'll come down, and then I'll make another corner, or I'll actually, do my chain, and then I'll have my chain and my corner. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll make like a small corner, because I'm just going to be connecting this one side to the other side of the ribbing that I already finished. I am following Make and Do Crew, the campfire cardigan, I think is what it's called. It's by the Make and Do Crew. So it is a granny square, just a regular old granny square Hexicardi. But like I said, I'm working on the ribbing, and that is the last part of it I have to do. But it's at the point where I'm put in like, as much as I can, and then I put it down for a while, because the ribbing it's only 8 stitches across, but it just feels like it just takes forever to get a good, decent amount done. So I don't know, because it's all single crochets in the back loop. Oh, why do single crochets have to be so slow? Like, they're less work, but they're slower. Please make that make sense. Like, the double crochets, you're doing twice the height of it. I don't need to single crochet those together, or double crochet those two together. You're doing twice the height of the stitch, but yet you can do them quicker. It's just crazy. Lacy and perfect for the spring. Well, that is perfect. Let's see, is it nearby? Yeah, so here's my Hexie. I'm gonna move some things around here. So like I said, so I did the ribbing on the bottom here, and I made a corner. So basically I got to the end of this row right here, and I did a chain, and from the end of this stitch here, I just chained up, and then I'm doing my ribbing this way now, and I've gotten that far. So I'm going. Why did I get really glitchy? You see it like I'm moving like a robot. It's like glitchy. I don't know why it's doing that. Is it doing it on your guys' end? Am I glitchy? I wasn't moving very smoothly there for a minute. And then these are my sleeves. That's one of my sleeves, and this is the other sleeve. So it's just a granny square hexie. And I'll show you guys once it's all done. Like in all its glory. Because right now I don't want to pull it out any further. So... yeah, it's like my camera was trying to focus and it was like making me all glitchy. It's the same camera I've been using for months. As I'm spinning everywhere. Okay, so chain 1. Continuing on. I do have this down where you guys can see me. Does anybody else like to watch themselves crochet back? Like watch themselves crochet? Like it's kind of like mind-boggling watching my hands do what it does from the other side. I don't know why. It's like when I see it from this way, it doesn't feel the same as when I'm watching it from the camera. Like it just feels different. All right, I'm going to mute myself and... oh, you know, Tammy, just, you know, block them and ignore them. If there's people that are, you know, being mean and hateful, just block and ignore them and move on. So, time is it? Oh, sweet, it's after 11 now. You got people in your corner. I watch mine all the time. I don't know why, just to make sure, you know, I think I do like you do, Emily, where I try to see if maybe there's some things that I could change or, you know, how things come across and whatnot. See if I, you know, catch myself saying something I should have been like, maybe I should have not said that. I don't know. I don't have a lot of those moments, I don't think. I try to be, you know, nice to everybody and welcoming and have a conversation with everybody, unless they're really awkward and ask me questions about random numbers. You haven't watched her videos, have you? I swear, this vent above me. Mama Wench, where did you pounce in from? Thank you. Thank you, Marianne. Gonna give you the stuff. How are you doing? Woo-woo, welcome new members. I am gonna start trying to do some more member only stuff. I thought I set my one thing up to be... I don't know what blanket I want to do for my mother-in-law, y'all. I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. Yeah, she's pouncing all over the streets. Yes, we are all curious how our Mary Ann is doing. Health-wise, are we being healthy people? You are sure spreading the love, Mary Ann. Thank you. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am that you just did that. That's awesome. I am trying, like I said, I am trying to do things a little differently. And I don't know if it's just I'm coming out of my winter blues and deciding, you know, I kind of want to make this more of a thing. Not necessarily a full-time job, but just because I have 3 kids I have to deal with still. I don't want to say it like I have to deal with them, but 3 kids that I have a life to live with, you know, and be a mom to. So I got to make sure that I prioritize them. So, good morning, Holly's Crochet Life and Randomness. I love it. Just vegging today. Yes, I have children to raise. Oh, Tammy got a membership. I can't see who got the memberships on this end. On StreamYard. Da, 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 da. Yes, I have children to raise and prioritize. Aw, throwing love Emily's way. Woo woo. Do 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 do. View your channel. Go to your live mute. Let's see. So Tammy, Holly, Jojo, Mimi, and Tina Lanu. Lanu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yes, thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you more than you know. More than you know. Let's see. I have already done 3 rounds of regular double crochets now. So no, 2. Only done 2. But I've done 3 rounds. I did my decrease round and 2 more rounds. So I've done 3. Yeah, so let me. Do you guys need Emily's channel? Do y'all need her channel link? Next week, sometimes I will probably do gift membership gifts because I'm trying to do half in the beginning of the month and the other half at the end of the month. So, and sometime over the next week, I will do my other half because I finally figured out how to get it done. I have to do like I have to go to my stream on YouTube outside of my whatever I'm streaming from, either StreamYard or YouTube, and do it from there. I can actually do it from there. All right. So I need to do 2 more rows. Ugh. Just, oh, it's annoying to have to do that. At least with, like a row by row blanket or something, you can like turn at the end of the row. You can just kind of, all you have to do is kind of typewriter a little bit, move it over, a little bit, move it over. This, you have to twist it. You need to get ready for cleaning. Well, yeah. So I gotta do some adulting today too. Laundry, yarn, you remember the list. Laundry, yarn, dishes, yarn, put clothes away, yarn, go eat dinner, yarn. Oh, have a good day, Jeremy. Thank you for being here and supporting my channel. I appreciate you, Jeremy. Really do. I can't wait for your pattern either. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Marianne. I wasn't sure if you were gonna stick around, so I went ahead and did it myself. I don't know if it worked, so I do appreciate you sharing as well. Have a great day, Lana. I don't know if you're leaving either. Leaving too. I don't know why I said that way. So, what do y'all think I should do? Do you think I should do my own design for my mother-in-law's blanket, with the squares that I made? Or should I do one of those patterns that I found? I just don't know. What do I want to do? And if I do my own, do I wanna do C2C? Or do I wanna do my knotted half double crochet, which are my favorite? I honestly was trying to figure out a way to try to do knotted half double crochet because I much prefer it over C2C, even though C2Cs are kinda quick. I just get bored, I think, with C2Cs. But I have made a blanket where I did panels for Michael over at MDL Crochet. I made a blanket with forget-me-nots on it in memory of his mother and in memory of all Alzheimer's, dementia, that suffer with it and all the families that suffer alongside the sufferers. So, well, Emily, what did you say you were making again? That you were getting ready for your live this afternoon, evening, or whenever it was? And when are you going live? You know, the Nature Fairy, I think she said she's going live around 3? I don't know, I'll have to keep an eye out for her. And you. So, I'm gonna hang out here for another 30 minutes or so, 34. Sounds like a movie somewhere upstairs. Apparently, my one child forgot he wanted to play on the tablet because he hasn't brought it down to me, and he didn't bring me his protein drink that he wanted, which is probably still sitting out on the table. My husband had a question about what? A type of Celtic knot coaster. Ooh. All right. Let me finish this round. I'm gonna go on a quick field trip. I need to go grab my license. My husband's on shift at work, so he just has to sit in a control room and make sure things don't go haywire. And so he's getting our taxes done while he sits there and waits. He needs my ID. All right, I'm gonna not pause. I'm gonna mute and stop my, and I will be right back. Maybe a minute because I'm gonna have a quick conversation with my youngest, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna be right back. I promise. I'm back. I don't know if you guys heard a big ruckus like about 20 seconds ago. That was me. Oh, I have my. Hold on, let me mute that. I had my video open. Sorry. Oh, goodness. All right, so that music I was playing, I found a website that says free music for videos. So we'll see what YouTube says about that, if they like it or not. If they don't like it, they can tell me and I'll take it off. It's because it's just a blank area anyway. All right. Can you guys, I'm back. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I should be unmuted. I had to unmute it to play the music, so I don't know if that's how it works or not. How that plays across for you guys. Issue date. And then expiration. $29. Okay. Did I get my new case for my... Yes. So I have a video that I did. It's going to come out later this afternoon. And I go through the whole thing. I have a conundrum with it. And you'll find out. But yeah, it's right here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. It's a great case. I just don't know if it's... I don't know. So yeah, this little snap thingy right here, you can open it and this will drop down, and it has another snap right there that this actually holds onto. It's a cool case. I just don't know if I want to use it. It doesn't do for me what I need it to do. I don't know. So it opens up right here and is flat, and then it'll actually sit up. So when you're ready to go, it's a magnetic closure or magnetic snap closure thing. You just pop it off, close it up, zip it, and away you go. Although this should snap back on itself because it's magnetic, so I don't know. I'm indecisive, whatever the word is. Hello, Sonia. Sorry. Oh, goodness. It's all stuck to it. Okay, back to work. Back to putting this back on here. So yeah, I don't know. So my dilemma is, where are they? I have an empty one around here somewhere. Oh, right there. So this is an empty. These are little. So Emily, these are the paper pouches that my swivel cords come in, and you can see they're quite thick. So I found these clear plastic resealable. They're almost like these, like they've got like a little zipper at the top. They're like zipper pouches, so they're clear. Where they're not as thick as this. They don't have this thick area down here that I can throw the cords into, and then I can just take a Sharpie and write on the outside of the bag the size that it is. And then that should take up less space than these. Possibly. I don't know. They'll be here tomorrow, so I'll be able to see if they'll work any better than these. Hello, Jen Reeves. So, yeah. I like the case that my Tunisian stuff are in. It's just, you can see how bulgy it is because of everything that's in here now. Because I did kind of rearrange a little bit. I have all my cords smashed into these two pockets, and that's what I'm saying. I think if I can get those clear pouches, these could get thinner, not be so thick, and actually fit more in the pockets. Because this pocket is slightly bigger than this one, like slightly long, like this way, taller. And then I have my hooks, and then back here I have my Chai set. It's just the one hook and the two cords. And then I stuck my little, this used to be stored up here, but it won't fit in there with the cords pouches right now. So I stuck it back here, and it fits nicely in that little pocket. It just creates a little bit thickness. Right? It's not too bad, but it's just a little bulgy right there. But I really I like this case. I just want to, I want to try and make the cords work better in here. and get in here, you know, all the different tools that I'll need. Like I have a little pack of stitch markers in here as well. So like I would like to get these little things if I can. Hopefully those little clear pouches will fit better. And then I can get the stitch markers in this little container. I can get it back up here. And then that should, you know, make me happy. If that makes sense. I'll have to show you guys when I get them and see if they work. So let's see. I need to do 2 more rounds of double crochets. So I have almost all of the yarn that I frogged off back on. And then I'll do another row of decrease. So does anybody have any fun weekend plans? Or are you guys just kind of holding up inside and staying warm and just vegging out like Marianne is today, just kind of taking it easy and staying warm? Because even at 30 degrees outside, it's still cold. It's still a cold one. So, you know, I kind of also want to figure out how Michael and Panda came up with their cat and panda graph cans that they did, because I kind of want to do a dog version maybe for my mother-in-law of that with Tunisian. You know, I would love to tie Tunisian in somehow and have a completely different, you know, blanket for her with it being Tunisian and not just regular crochet. I'm telling you right now, I love all things crochet, to be honest, but Tunisian is definitely my main focus right now, along with all the other ones. So, no, I don't know what to do. I'm just having a hard time finding that inspiration for her blanket, because I don't want to make it the same. Like, it doesn't have to look the same, but just have the same elements incorporated into it with like the pictures, the dog bone, the dog paw, the paw print, and then the heart. Oh, Jen, so, you know, I got to looking at my tote over there, and there's really not a whole lot in it. And I keep going through my scraps anyway. I was going to do that today. I forgot about that. If I wasn't already an hour and 40 minutes into this live, I would just do it right now. But I don't want to be on here for another hour or two wasting your guys' time, because I want to make sure that people that are interested in it are actually going to be here to see what I have. Hey, Doggy Live, Izzy. So I almost have all the yarn. That's all the yarn I have left from what I frogged right there. And I accidentally got my cake spinner, my yarn spinner spinning. So, well, I would do it right now, but again, there's only a few people here, so. Well, hello, Tammy's Critters. Well, hi from Whittier, Alaska. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I don't even know where to begin with the pronunciation of that. Sure. Emily, that'd be great. You know, maybe that'll be the inspiration I need. I don't know what to do. But yeah, the heart, the dog bone, and the paw print are the 3 images I'm trying. Like, they're the same images that are in the blanket I'm making for my mom. I don't want to make another one. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make it unique for her, my mother-in-law, but it have the same images, if that makes sense, in whatever way I do them. Debbie, it was a surprise live. Surprise! Change the title and you'll probably get the shoppers. Well, what I could do is, how about this? I will take a break. I'll get off of here. Finish these 2 rounds. I'm on 1. I have 1 more round of double crochets to do. And then I will come back on at 1 and we'll do our, is that early enough? Is that a good time for do you think most people? In like an hour and a half? Like 1 o'clock Central for me. So, shoot. Hold on. Hold the presses. Don't answer my question. Julianne has her Zoom in 30 minutes. And I would like to attend that for at least an hour. So, you know what? Let's say 3. That should give us enough time. Is 1 on? Possibly with Jax, because she's apparently going to have a guest today. And it kind of I think he kind of accidentally let it slip that it might be him. Even though he said, well, I'm not going to say who it is, or no, he was like, I think I know, or I'm interested to see who it is. So I don't know if it's going to be him or not. It might be somebody else that we don't, that we all know, but not him. So he may be on with Jax later. I don't know. And she comes on at 1 my time. So I'm going to say 3. Because I think everybody kind of slows down around that time. But then you have Granny D on. So I think I'm just going to do 3. And I'll show you guys what I got. It's not a lot. It's one big tote, but it's got big stuff in it, if that makes sense. So there's not a ton there. So it shouldn't take any more than an hour. And then yours is at 4. So there you go. We'll do 3. And then as soon as we're done with that, Emily, we'll go to yours. We'll raid yours. It shouldn't take any more than an hour. So and if it does go over a little bit, we'll just, I'll wrap it up as quickly as I can and we'll head over to your house. Oh my goodness, everybody's going live today. Well, then maybe I should wait till tomorrow. I don't know. I should have just done it this morning. But I said mid-afternoon. 3 Eastern. No, she's later than that. Because she comes on around 3 for me. I don't know. I don't know that it matters when I do it, to be honest, because it's, there's always going to be somebody that's live. And I know that not everybody that follows all those other channels follows me. So, like, I'm not, Yeah, so I guess Kim had mentioned at the end of their live last night, because I missed it. I had to pop off because, like I said, I was on and off yours even. She said she went to breakfast. She was going to breakfast with her siblings this morning, so she couldn't go live. Oh, you know what, Jen? That might not be a bad idea. But my husband will be home then. So that's why I wanted to do it today while he wasn't home. I will do it tomorrow. I will look around on the YouTube streets and see if I can find any people that I know or that are going live that I know. I know Mama's grandma Miss C goes live at 11 my time. And then I think Granny D's on later in the afternoon. So I think we're going to do mid-afternoon tomorrow. We're going to shoot for 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Central. Because my husband won't be home. And I'll just have the 2 boys. So I would rather do it when he's not home. It's just a little more comfortable, less anxious because I'm not having to talk around people. And also, I'm not taking away from him. So, She's 3 p.m. Eastern? I thought she was 3 for me, but maybe I'm wrong. Granny D. Because I see her come on. I just always miss her. Live. Let's see. Live at 5, tea at 3. 2 p.m. Yeah, so she comes on at 2 p.m. for me. On tea at 3. Okay. Then let's do 1. Well, have a good rest of your day, Mama Wench, and thank you so much for the memberships. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And hugs. So Saturday and Sunday is 3. So we'll do 1. We'll do 1 p.m. I think that Miss C is done by then. I think she's done by then. And Juan's done with his morning live by then. So 1 p.m. Central tomorrow. Done. Oh, goodness. We're doing 1 o'clock tomorrow. I can't. I can't. Because it's Saturday and Sunday is always going to be running into one of them. So 1 p.m. tomorrow. Because today, Jax is on at 1. And I would like to see who her guest is. If it's Juan, of course I'm going to be there. And I mean, I'd be there with Jax anyway. But I am, yeah. So 1 p.m. tomorrow. We're just going to do it because my husband's home at 6. So I don't want to do it much later because, again, I run into all the other lives that are in the evening. 1 p.m. works for me. It's in, people can come and go as they please. Like I said, I don't have a ton to show. So yeah, we'll just stay on till 2 hours then. I got 13 minutes left. And then I will be back on here 1 p.m. Central tomorrow. So I will go ahead after I get off of here and create a live for tomorrow. And we will go live for an hour. It shouldn't take more than an hour to get through all that. And honestly, I'm pretty sure that not all of it will get claimed. And although most of it is going to be $1 or $2, because I literally just want to make it move, just get it out of the house. And so, the $1 or $2 is pretty much going to cover the time I'm taking to do it. That's it. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. Yeah, I don't know what other time to do. So just 1 p.m. works for me. I mean, you can always pop over and, if you see something you like, I can make sure to put your claim on it and you can pop back out. But if you have to moderate for other channels, that's fine too. I'm not mad at you. So yeah, I don't know when else to do it because it seems like all day, every day there's somebody. When it works for me, there's always somebody else on or something. I don't know. So I don't know what other time would work. Because Granny D goes on for I don't know, she's on there for what, an hour or 2? So she's on from 2 to 4. And then I know Carrie the Yarny Elephant comes on at some point during the day. She might come on after 1 and he's on at 5. I'm saying Central times because that's the times for me. I mean, I could do 4, I suppose, and go from 4 to, go 3:45 to 4:45, an odd time, just so that way I have time to get off and collect myself before Juan's live at 5. Oh, so she's only an hour? And she's on at 2? So Miss C goes from 12 to 2. She's on at 2. And she goes, you know what? Let's do 3. Does that work? Does 3 o'clock work? Is there anybody on at 3 o'clock that I don't know? That somebody that I know. Is there anybody that I know that's on at 3? Is anybody on that y'all are aware of at 3? And let me know who they are, and I'll know if I know them or not. Does that work? 3 p.m.? Is that better? Does 3 work for you? Does 3 work for everybody? 3 Central. This is Central Time. 3 p.m. Central Time. So 4 p.m. Eastern. No, I said, what did I say? 3, 4. Yeah, 3 p.m. 3 o'clock. I like doing it a little bit earlier in the day too, because then I can be done with it and be off for the rest of the time. No. Stop wrapping. Like, it wrapped around the thing. Like, it was like, I said stop, and it didn't want to stop as I was lifting this up to untwist it. Sweet. Okay, does that work for most of you that are here? Since, you know, I have a lot of people here right now. I'm going to try to get as many people as possible. I'd love to shoot for 30 or 40 viewers, because then, you know, I'll have a better chance of moving what I have, because the competition for it will be there, you know. All right, so I think I've done 2 rounds, but I haven't marked it off, so I think I need to mark them off. All right, so I think I will schedule. I wonder if I could schedule it on my computer and do it from my phone, because I can change where it comes from. Let's see, create, go live, schedule stream, create new, yarn sale, yarn dibs, yarn stash, destash, dibs, sale. And then I can do mobile, thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail yet. I have to create one. All right, so next, live chat replay on. Not that I need to have it on, because nobody's going to be able to buy it after the fact. All right, so 3 p.m. Done. All right, if y'all could do me a favor, and go check my lives tab on YouTube. Well, that's awesome, Tammy. Love that. Oh, I still need to get the March flag recorded. I don't know. Maybe I'll work on that today. I don't know. Today or tomorrow. My boys are being so good and vegging in front of the TV upstairs. Oh, goodness. It's there. Okay, so I just need to figure out a picture to put on it. What I might do is take a picture of the tote itself, the yarn inside it, make it look kind of pretty. Take a quick little picture of it. Yeah, it should be tomorrow at 3 p.m. for me. And so take a picture of the yarn in the tote itself for my thumbnail. So that'll come. I have to take it, and I can't do that. I mean, I could do that right now, but that would require me to go over there. Okay, so look, my yarn, oopsies, it's starting to, I don't know if you can see, it's starting to fade into the pink. It's too faint right now. Like in person, you can see it right here. It's starting to fade into the pink. All right, so I should have 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my decrease row should be this one right here. I'm not seeing my decreases. There's my decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually need to take a row out. I went one too many rows. I was not paying attention. Because my decrease round is 5 rows down. And it needs to be 4. Like I need to have 4 double crochet rows between it and the next decrease. So just 1 row is all I have to take out, thank goodness. And I need to count. Got 5 minutes. So over the next 5 minutes, I'll rip this out, count how many I have so I can properly decrease. All right. So now I've got my 4 rows, rounds, and mark them off. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I should have 40 on this row. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40. So 40 divided by 5 is 8. So I want to do a decrease over 8 stitches. Not like 8, not decrease 8 stitches, but like every 8 stitches I have a decrease. So then I would have my first one is my decrease here. And then I do 6 for a total of 8. So 1, 2 is double crochet together. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Well, I think, okay. I'm glad I got that figured out for tomorrow. 3 p.m. That works. I like that time. That's about the time I was thinking for today anyway. But 3 doesn't work today. Right? It's too soon. And we already have it scheduled for tomorrow. I think it'll work fine. It's a Sunday. Everybody's chilling. You know, nobody else that we know is live that we know of. My chat's not moving. Are y'all still there? Y'all, if you're just lurking, that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that I didn't freeze up or something. That I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. Because I have been known to do that. 5. Because I did that for a whole 12 minutes one day. No. Whoopsies. Hold on. Decrease. Okay. Decrease. And then 6 more. I hope I'm doing this sleeve right. Like, you know, that I'm not decreasing it too quickly. I don't think I am. Because I'm doing it every 5 rounds. So it shouldn't get too tight. But it's going to get tight. It's going to get down to my wrist. And Marty, no, I did not do a swatch. I'm just trying it on as I go at this point. So 6, and then I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to finish this row, hooking and lurking, right? Lurking and hooking, like I, you know, get it, figured. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more increase. I keep wanting to say increase. I don't know why when it's a decrease. It's the other way. All right. One more one more decrease and the round is done. And then I am hopping off of here. Because Julianne's Zoom is going to start in about 15 minutos. So if you are a member of Frizzy Bee's channel, she has her members only Zoom meeting in about 15 minutes. 15 minutos 15. I'm trying to remember at what order that actually goes in. If it's minutos 15 or 15 minutos. I can never remember what how you actually order it, because I feel like it's backwards. I don't believe in swatches. I don't. I didn't do it from the beginning, so you know what? I'll try it on and I'll show you. So I'll show you how it's fitting. So let me put a stitch marker in this so I don't lose my place. And mark off my decrease row. And now I have 4, 8. I only have 10 more rounds left before I'm done with this sleeve. Before I do the ribbing. And the ribbing will take me a little bit of time. I need to mark the front and the back, because on my back, I think this is the back. So if you look right in here, I added 2 rounds or 2 rows to lengthen the back. So I think this is the back. Yeah, that looks like that. I don't see the extraness there. So I think this is the front. Now this sweater that I'm wearing is kind of baggy, so I don't know how well this is going to fit. Might be a little on the tight side. Ugh. I feel like Marty yesterday when she put it on, she only had the one sleeve done. It was funny. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's going to be nice. It's actually not too... Oopsies. Sorry, I just brushed the... So there's the sleeve. It actually fits nicely around the outside of my sweater. So, ugh, getting choked by my sweater underneath. There we go. Let me adjust myself here. So, like I said, it's a little fitted. It's not quite loose. Mom, he turned off the TV. So I ran out of the yarn down here, so that's why I have this stitch marker keeping it from coming out. There's my yarn. So I only have that much left. I have to attach a little more to put the ribbing on. I think it's fitting pretty good. So I'm gonna sit here like Marty. Yeah, it's a little tight because, you know, it's pulling it apart, but it's, yeah. I'm definitely gonna wear a t-shirt underneath, but just a little more fitted than this sweater that's underneath, because it's a little, the sweater underneath's a little baggy, and of course it doesn't quite work. But it fits pretty decently, you know, for my first sweater. I'm pretty happy with it. For somebody watching my live right now come up on the screens and be like, what is she doing taking clothes off? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. Go take care of my kids that were yelling, and figure out a quick... Why did I get muted? Am I still there? Can you guys still hear me? It said it looked like my mic got disconnected, which I don't know why, but... Can you hear me before I go? Oh, did it go away? Yeah, something happened. It like glitched. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me company, and I hope I kept you company. So, well, I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. So there's a lot of activity going on today. So I'll see you around them all the different houses and corners. We'll be there. Bye. Give me just a second. Let's see if I can find it. Is this the right one? I don't know if it is. It says add to stage, but I can't turn it down. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I need to go in here and delete the wrong one. Oh, it's named this. There we go. Bye. Oh, I got it now. Bye.